The Sports, Arts and Culture Department is hosting dignitaries from Angola and Cuba in a commemorative event to mark the Battle of Cuito Cuanavale. The event will see a wreath-laying ceremony for the over 180,000 heroes who died in the battle in Angola. The battle marks a historic moment for the freedom of the people in Namibia and South Africa from the oppressive apartheid forces. Katleho Sekhotho filed this report from the Freedom Park in Pretoria.
We are here at the Freedom Park Heritage Site where the commemorative event for the Cuito Cuanavale event is set to take place. And as mentioned, it's a wreath-laying ceremony for the fallen heroes of that battle, which took place in the southern western parts of Angola in the late 1980s. But I really want to bring into the conversation here dignitaries from Cuba to further explain to us why they are participating in the event and I guess the significant role they played in this battle which took place there in the 1980s, really signifying the end of some of the apartheid forces which were operating in the SADC region of that time. Thank you so much for speaking to us. I mean, can you just tell us right off the bat why it was important for you to be here today to celebrate this event?
Sí, bueno, es un gran placer estar en Sudáfrica como viceministro de Relaciones Exteriores.
It's a great pleasure to be in South Africa visiting as the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Cuba.
Tendremos intercambios oficiales con el Ministerio de Relaciones Exteriores de Sudáfrica.
We shall be having official encounters with the Minister of Foreign Affairs from South Africa.
Y ha coincidido con la celebración del 35 aniversario de la batalla de Cuito Cuanavale.
At this time is a coincidence in time with the celebration of this victory of Cuito Cuanavale, the 35th anniversary.
Es un gran placer para nosotros estar presentes en una fecha tan histórica, tan importante.
And it's a great pleasure for us to be present in a historical and important date.
Cuba participó junto a los hermanos angolanos, a los hermanos sudafricanos y namibios en la gran batalla de Cuito Cuanavale.
Together with our sisters and brothers from South Africa, Angola and Namibia, we were fighting as well in Cuito Cuanavale battle.
Una batalla esencial para poner fin al régimen del apartheid.
An essential battle to put an end to the apartheid regime.
Esa batalla fue un punto de viraje en la guerra que permitió realmente la retirada, el retroceso del ejército del apartheid.
That was a turning point battle, you know, that enabled the withdrawal of the troops to put an end to apartheid.
La batalla fue un elemento esencial en la mantención de la independencia del hermano pueblo de Angola.
The battle was essential in keeping peace and freedom for Angola.
Y a partir de aquel momento se crearon las condiciones para lograr definitivamente la independencia de Namibia y el fin del régimen oprobioso del apartheid.
And that was the turning point, the initial point to be able to put an end, to free Namibia and also to put an end to the apartheid regime.
Los cubanos acudimos a ese reto, a esa batalla, a solicitud del hermano pueblo angolano.
Upon request of a sister nation of Angola, we Cubans assisted them in this battle, in this war situation.
Y sentimos un gran orgullo de haber participado en ese acontecimiento histórico.
And we feel really proud to be able to participate in that historical event.
Por eso estamos hoy aquí rindiendo homenaje a los que cayeron en esa batalla.
That's why we are paying tribute here to the fallen ones in those wars.
Deputy Minister, within the Cuban life, is this a battle remembered in the way that it's remembered here?
Claro. Le digo, es un acontecimiento que forma parte de nuestra historia.
Yes, of course, this is an event, this is a fact that is part of our history in Cuba.
Es un acontecimiento, una página esencial en la labor internacionalista de Cuba.
This is an essential page in the internationalist history of Cuba.
Por eso también lo celebramos con gran emoción.
That's why we also celebrate this date with great emotion and great feeling.
Thank you so much for your time, Deputy Minister. Thank you. As you heard there from the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs from Cuba, really outlining the significant role that Cuba played within the Battle of Cuito Cuanavale, which took place, as we said, in the late 1980s, and also its significance within the Cuban life, and just as much as it matters there as it matters here. So we are set to hear from the dignitaries from Angola as well as from Cuba and the South African dignitaries here. We do know that Minister Sekhotho of Sports, Arts and Culture is here as well, also leading the hosting of this event. But we will hear more from them later on today. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Katleho Sekhotho in Pretoria.